Yes, Mr. Apadman.
Is it for emergency?
Same answer is Mr. Sotato. Other answers. Can we use this one? You are familiar with this and every day you are using this. Yes, Mr. Arroyo. You can use this as entertainment. Okay, thank you very much. And can I ask from the audience? Okay, Miss Gomez. Where can you use this? Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your answers. Now, those answers are to be inculcated in the discussion during the debate. So, since our debate will focus on the use of cell phones in the school, there was a definite order that cell phones would not be used during class hours. Okay? So, for the affirmative side, I am going to tell you that you are going to promote the definite order that was given to us by the DepEd. Okay, that is not to use cell phone during class hours. For the negative side, you are going to promote that we will use cell phones despite during class hours. Okay, to start with the debate, let us hear our chairman this afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the afternoon debate. My name is Gretchen Aikunay, and I am the chairman. And Janiza Tamama is the timekeeper. The adjudicator is our head teacher 1, Sir Jerwell Dagsan. Our academic and master teacher 1, Ma'am Ivy Simino. Our school principal 1, Ma'am Alicia Kabugan. The topic of this debate is that using cell phones in the school. The affirmative members seated to my right are Miss Althea Di Pilicor, Miss Rachel Gilawas, Miss Apple Girica Plata, Mr. Aisel Jan Busquera, Mr. Roy Solis, and Miss Jinsel Aslet. And the negative members seated to my left are Mr. R.J. Arroyo, John Bird Satago, Mr. Ken Quaresma, Miss Daidin Bagatila, Mr. Norberto Abraham Solis, and Mr. E.G. Jami Zatsi. The speaking time for this debate is 24 minutes. A single warning bell will sound 1 minute and 30 seconds before the speaking time. And a double bell will sound at the speaking time. A continuous bell may be rung 30 seconds after the speaking time, in which case the speaker must sit down immediately. Please ensure that your mobile phones and other electronic devices are switched off. I declare this debate open. I call upon the first affirmative speaker, Ms. Althea Di Pilicor. Please give your
Madam Chairman, beautiful and handsome Honorable Board of Judges, work opponents, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This House is disagreeing on using of cell phone inside the classroom. The resolution is about the DepEd Order number 70, series of 1999, prohibiting schools from using cellular phones and pages during class hours. Our keywords are cell phone and school. We, the affirmative, define a cell phone as a portable telephone that can make and receive calls over a radio frequency, like while the user is moving within a telephone service area. A school is an institution designed to provide learning space and learning environments for the teaching of students under the direction of the elders. According to Andrew Gonzalez, the ex-secretary Department of Education under the presidency of Joseph Estrada, year 1998 to 2001, that first, reports have reached this office that some students have been using their cellular phones inside the classrooms. The use of cellular phones, especially text, messaging, and pagers, have diverted the attention of students from their studies. First, reports show that text messaging and pagers are causing disturbance to classes and are being used to cheat during examination. Second, in view of this, the use of cellular phones and pagers should be prohibited inside the classroom, and particularly during examination, to prevent these high-tech gadgets from disrupting classes and being used in cheating. Third, the school's officials are hereby directed to ensure the text messaging and paging during class hours and within school premises should be immediately. Fourth, immediate and wide dissemination of non-compliance of this order is hereby directed. That's all.
Thank you, Ms. Althea Pintor. Let's proceed to I call upon the first negative speaker, Mr. Charles R.J. Arroyo.
Good afternoon to every person who are present to this debate, especially for our beloved principal, Ma'am Marisha, and Sir Dagsan and Ma'am Ivy Seamen. Our topic on the negative side in set A is why we should allow phones in our school. Our main point is all about the advantage of the usage of the phone, the time consumed, and the effects if the law is implemented. Our keywords are time, expenses, and advantage. But with respect, I will start why we should not ban phones in our school. Phones are popular from communication from today's society in 2010. Students of all the ages commonly own cell phones, tablets, and laptops. In the late 1990s, cell phone and tablets, laptops did not exist in the classrooms. So students have to rely solely on the computer that were usually placed outside the school campus. By using that requires money and time to use. Furthermore, students had to rely on reading materials in the library that sometimes is not enough and lacking of contents. This problem is due to financial problem of its own schools and even public libraries. So in short, usage of phone is needed.
Thank you. I call upon the second affirmative speaker, Ms. Rachel Dawa.
Good afternoon, everyone. I disagree for 1 and C because, according to the DepEd official, once again announced the prohibition of use of cell phone inside the classroom to keep the students focused in the lesson and activities. And my topic is cell phone is not allowed in classroom. Here are 10 disadvantages to allowing kids to have cell phones in school. First, distraction for the group. A ringing phone or beeping text or reminder are all distracting sounds that disrupt the classroom. Second, distraction for individual. The cell phone is silenced or set to vibrate only. The rest of the class may not be bothered by the phone, but the person holding the phone certainly will be. Third, reduction in learning.
Individual or group from a desired area of focus and thereby blocking or diminishing the reception of desired information. Distraction is caused by the lack of ability to pay attention. For example, in the school, many psychological studies show that switching between the tasks, use of technology, and overstimulation has increased level of their distraction in the school setting. At school, distraction is often viewed as the source of poor performance and misbehavior. Distraction may focus on singular. The assigned task is more difficult. According to a study of a group of undergraduate students published in the Journal academic performance of the objective, objectively measured as cumulative GPA. Just like in 2015, studies by the London School of Economics conducted in the four cities of England. From the test, score setting increased by more than 6% in school, which is banned cell phone. That's all. Thank you. I call upon the third negative speaker, Mr. Ken.
Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, all. I'm going to start my statement. Advantage of mobile phones. Mobile phones is very particular. Mobile phones devices are continually carried. The cell phone is fantastic instrument for impulse invest in. The settlement method is straightforward. 5. Quickly blends with a social mass media perform. Parents will discipline their children to use their cell phone in a proper way. Entertainment. Life is nothing less than a hell without any entertainment in it. Thanks for mobile phones that let us entertain while on the go. Useful in studies and business. Mobile phones are useful in studies and business. Students can access internet on their mobile phones while on the go.
My name is Maria Saison and I am the chair. And Angel Career is the final. The agenda paper is displayed in session. The topic of this debate is safe, using cell phone in school. The members of Step B affirmative team, seated to my right side, is Miss Liza Brady Wall, Miss Venus Felipe, Mr. Rafael Factor, Miss Sigrid K. Kasinski, Laika May Carzon, and Miss Dandalay. The members of this team, Step B negative team, sitting to my left side, is Mr. Fabian Pasuan, Miss Sheridan Superior, Miss Ria Lorena Abellera, Miss Miss Kiro Gayano, Miss Mary Grace Niera, and Mr. Ivan Marcano. The speaking time for this debate is 24 minutes. A finger warning bell will sound 1 minute and 30 seconds before the speaking time, and a double bell will sound at the speaking time. A continuous bell will around 30 seconds after the speaking time, in which case the speaking must set down immediately. Please ensure that your mobile phones and other electronic devices are disconnected. I declare this debate closed. I call upon the first affirmative speaker, Ms. Liza Brady.
Ladies and gentlemen, my handsome and beautiful teachers, good afternoon, especially to Ma'am Alicia Capugas Villanueva, Sir Dagdan, and Ma'am Ivy Mino. Our group topic, which is affirmative, is all about cell phones should not allow in school, and our group keywords are mobile phone order and the negative impact of using cell phones. The resolution is about the DepEd Order number 70 series of 1999 prohibiting schools from using cellular phone and pagers during class hour. According to DepEd Orders number 70 series 1999 state that students are not allowed to use cell phones during class hours in the classroom. Through the orders, the DepEd strictly imposes a ban on the use of all phones by students during class hours to keep students focused and engaged in the lessons and activity inside the classroom because according to the Nation Research Council, there are 40% high school students that are disengaged from school. Many schools do not allow their students to bring mobile phones to school. It is very reasonable because bringing mobile phones to school potentially disrupts the learning process. And based on my research, the common reasons on why schools don't allow cell phones are: first, students may text in class. Second, students may text answer using their phone. Third, if the students leave their cell phones on during class and if they receive a call, the others will get distracted. And last, cell phones can be used to send rumors of the students during class and may be harmful to the students. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the first negative speaker, Mr. Harvey.
To all the persons who is present in this debate, a pleasant good afternoon. At this moment, we will give details and prove to you that we should allow the use of cell phone at school. There are 6 main points that will be discussed in this topic: research, knowledge, emergencies, scheduling, parental contact, and child location. And there are 5 keywords in this topic: allow, should, school, cell phone, and ban. But first of all, I will discuss why should we allow the use of smartphones at school. Research. Keeping students from surfing the web during class time could easily be managed by having a policy that they are terminated. This being said, that the internet and the hub of cell phone can be useful tool for research and on different projects. Emergencies. According to Shea Gaverty, having a cell phone on hand enables a student to quickly summon assistance in the middle of an emergency. Incidents of violent attacks at the school, fires, kidnappings, medical emergencies, and other emergencies that can be reported quickly so that the appropriate authorities are dispatched. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon for the panel of judges. Yes, it is true that mobile phones can help students in studies, but only if they use them wisely. Most of the students become addicted to mobile phones. They are found playing games, chatting with their friends, and watching movies and other stuff. If students are busy keeping their eyes on their mobile phones at all times, they won't get time for studying, which would lead to poor grades. Most of the students don't study again because of the points mentioned above. Rather, indulge in exam malpractice during internal and external examination. Some make use of the calculator in the mobile phone, while others store some information in it. The worst of it is that others use it to send objective answer to those in the examination hall, which may not be correct at the end of the day. This can end the student's career if caught, as exam malpractice is a punishable offense. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the second negative speaker, Ms. Mary.
Good afternoon, everyone. I disagree with the statement of the last speaker because cell phone is a useful thing in school. According to Berlin Mayans, cell phone should not be prohibited in school because cell phone can be used for researching and cell phone is used for getting new information or knowledge that we can use for everyday living. Of course, we get knowledge from teachers and parents, but on top of that, internet helps us much more than old days. Students who pass in first class must gain some extra knowledge and surely which is from the internet. So students get more good stuff from it instead of wasting your time in bad stuff. You can search things and get the great explanation with the help of mobile phones. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the third negative speaker, Mr. Rafael.
Good afternoon to all. Yes, it's true that mobile cell phone can help the students, but using cell phone in a school is the main cause of students' failure. When students use cell phone inside the class, it influences on them adversely because inside the class they spend offline. playing games, watching videos, playing music using headphones, and chatting with their friends, instead of concentrating on teacher lecture. During a lesson, students who use cell phone in a class will get distracted and also they waste their time instead of understanding the lessons. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the third executive speaker, Ms. Pia Lorraine Abelino.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to disagree to the statement of Mr. 3AC because according to Ella's software, mobile phone is okay to use in school. I have two advantages in using cell phone in school. My first advantage is parental contact. The amount of time it takes to reach a parent during an emergency can be significantly reduced if the child has a cell phone. Finding mom or dad listed on their contact list and making the call from the site of the emergency should be much quicker than having to notify the teacher or office and having them look the information up in their system. My second advantage is scheduling. Most phones now have calendar options on them. This is an easy way for students to keep track of their assignments and upcoming tests. Since teenagers are never very far from their phones, it would be easier for them to manage their work electronically than trying to keep track on a piece of paper that could get lost or damaged. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the affirmative speaker, Ms. Sigrid Casey.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will start my statement. According to Vivid Order 83, series of 2003, and by the company of Healthright, children, teens, and even young adults are prone to distraction with cell phones, even they are inside or outside of the school campus. Cell phones can distract the attention of their students and inside the classroom. Even teachers can be distracted because of the ringers, alarms, and ringtones of their cell phones. That's why we need to prevent using cell phones in the school. Also, cell phones can use in cheating. Students will take a photograph of their exams and quizzes and send it to other students. In fact, cell phones is already banned because students cannot focus on their lessons and activities. Anyway, books are better than cell phones because cell phones can produce radioactive radiation that can affect the students' health. Books can give students an ability to be a smart person. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the next speaker, Mr. Cicero Gabriel.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will now start my statement. I will give you the reasons why cell phones are needed in our daily living on school. First, students has students has an unexpected emergencies that their parents or guardians should be capable of contacting them Second, cell phones can also be served as a tool for quickly references on the classroom. When it comes to double checking, spelling, researching, and calculating your math problems. Third, cell phones can help students stay organized and on top of the task, homeworks, projects, and deadlines. For example, we have an homework in AP and its deadline is tomorrow. We can use if we have a lack of time and lack of money that we cannot go into an internet cafe, we can use our cell phones to search for that problem. I'm sorry for disagreeing to the last speaker, but yes, cell phone can be disruptive in schools. But we all know that cell phones have its own silent mode, and we can turn off our cell phones for stop those noise and all messages come in. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the fifth affirmative speaker, Ms. Letty Fonte.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will start my statement. I agree that cell phone is a useful gadget or device to all students, children, and adults. But I disagree that this device giving a harmful effects to the user, especially to the health of teenagers or every person that use cell phone. According to the researcher, he or she discovered that there are several ways in which cell phones can affect the users, such as in educational, health, and so on. In addition to that, they record videos and take photos for both teachers and students for negative purposes, like posting those pictures and videos in Facebook or YouTube. In this case, the teachers will lose their students' respect, and also they will be frustrated because their privacy are invaded. Cell phone is the main cause of distractions in class during the lessons of our teachers. Consequently, they will receive a low grade and get a failure, so that the capacity learning of students will decrease. They can also use cell phones in cheating, especially in examinations. They use also cell phones in playing games or online games during class hours or not, even though they can play outside if they are not busy. I also agree that internet have more information to find, but I disagree that not at all internet we can learn more knowledge, because internet have not enough of information to find, or sometimes internet give a wrong answers. That's all. Thank you.
I call upon the fifth negative speaker, Ms. Mary Grace Merrick.
Good afternoon, everyone. According to Cheryl Laberke, through child location, most modern phones include a GPS transmitter that details the phone's location. While these transmitters are generally included for use in applications or monitoring the phone's location for roaming assessment. This also can be used to locate the owner in cases where they've gone missing. This can be vital in locating delinquent students or those who've gone missing during school hours. According to Duke University, that these cell phones can be placed in airplane mode so it be used in cheating. Yes, students should use their phones at school. We are preparing students for adult life. We should therefore allow them to use the tools that they will be using in their adult life. If we are preparing our students for life after school, we should allow them to use the tools they will be using when they get there. Mechanics order parts on their phones, engineer view blueprints, doctor calculate dosage, and grocers check inventory. The list is endless. By the time our students enter their professions, the need to utilize mobile technology will be even stronger. Not preparing our students for that world is negligent. Thank you.
I call upon the sixth affirmative speaker, Ms. Consuelo.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to introduce our topic. Cell phone should not allowed in schools. Why? Why those people in 1990s have been graduated even though in that time there's no technology like cell phones, and why they are intelligent enough even though there's no technology? Why they have much intelligence than in people nowadays that using technology and gadgets. That's a proof that you don't really need a cell phone in each time. Now let me explain the effect of it. According to sociology and psychology, the cell phone is also affects social discipline. In sociology, this discipline is related because it studies the scientific study of the human social behavior, which applies to what we research about the cell phones affecting students' grades by finding out how they act in society and what are the results by using this media. In psychology, this discipline is the study of human and animal behavior with the object of understanding why living beings behave as they do, which this applies to the way of students acting in a negative way by being influenced by the cell phones during their period of study. Now, so whatever you do or whatever we do, we should always follow the law. The Third Order 70, Series 1999 says prohibiting schools from using cellular phones and pagers during class hour. And also, if you not really control the usage of it, you must better to aware about it. Because the awareness is starting within yourself, not to others. That's all.
I call upon the next speaker, Mr. Ivan.
Good afternoon to all of you. Now, I will start my statement. According to DepEd's number 70, series 1999, it states that cell phones must be banned to school. But according to M. Fakerzon, phones must be allowed in schools because these gadgets can help students in learning, eventually makes the work of students much easier as if now that we are in new generations. And in today's generations, there is a lot of progress in technology about the mobile phones as the computers. Mobiles related should be also taught to the students and should make them aware about the good effects. And the good effects must be used in homeworks like researching their homeworks for being most undefined. Second, lack of computers to schools. According to Sean Bernice, that almost 70% of emergencies in schools are easily being informed to their parents because of the cell phones. As they said that it's better to read books than the cell phones. Sorry, I will disagree because if you will read books, it will take much time and more time for taking a libraries than using cell phones. And also, according to Duke University, this rules is strict enough. If 54% of students admitted that they are using phones in schools where similar rules are in place, they obviously are not. That the schools not serious or strict enough to be emphasized or apply it. Another term, cell phones must be used in cheating. Sorry, but it can be prevented. Like that, the cell phones can be placed in airplane mode, so it can't be used in cheating. That's all. Thank you.
While the adjudicator finalized the results and heard the final statement between the first affirmative speaker, Ms. Betsabe Biswal, and the first negative speaker, Mr. Harvey.
Again, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank my group, which is the affirmative, also the negative team, for your cooperation to make this debate successful and making the war of ideas in this debate hotter. And I would like to good luck the each team, especially my team. Once again, good afternoon, and may Lord bless us all.
Once again, good afternoon. I would like to thank the both sides for giving such a wonderful ideas about the topic. And I would like to thank giving and wonderful ideas.
Now, let's go to the question and answer portion that our audience will ask and answered by the participants of the affirmative scheme and negative team set A and set B. Test. My question is for set A negative side. What is your evidence that you say that books are
I would like to say this because, as you can see, to the present kind of education, we're not relying much on the books because as all even our teachers know that our books is not even intact in its own page. So why would you use it? There's technology that you can use, so use it. Don't books.
Any other question? My question for set A, affirmative. Why did you say that cell phone is distraction? Set A. Again, can you repeat the question? Why did you say that cell phone is distraction?
Cellphone is cellphone is distraction because it is diverting the attention of an individual or group from a desired area of focus and thereby blocking or diminishing the reception of the reception of desiring information. That's all.
Last question of affirmative side set A. What kind of danger that student can encounter if student use cell phone? What
Can you
kind
repeat?
of danger that the student can encounter if student use cell phone?
Anybody from set A, affirmative side? What is the danger posed by the use of cell phones to students?
Distraction for individual. So let's say, for instance, the cell phone is silenced or set to vibrate only. The rest of the class may not be bothered on the phone, but the person holding the phone certainly will be every time message comes on or a phone vibrates. The first action is to stop what one is doing, including listening to a teacher represent a lesson and answer the call or check the text. Learning can only be hampered by allowing this type of
Okay, another question.
My question is in affirmative set B. According to cell phone and book, give me another thing that you can get another information and ideas and explain it. We can
get ideas in dictionary uh, and also in library.
Why? Explain why. Can you explain why according to the audience?
As what as what Katitsin said, that we can get information from the dictionary um, in addition to the encyclopedia, because we know that those books is have enough ideas to for for the for the information that we need to.
How can you say that there are lack of financial support from the school that are resulting in lack of books?
And I think that is the last question for the audience to be answered by the speakers. And the time is already 1 hour.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
as from what we have started a while ago.
So I could say that the school may be lack in financial support for therefore maybe the library is not completed, especially when you look at the decimal system, maybe there is a lack of books, just like the science, maybe lack of information. That's why we should rely that's why we should look up more informations, and may may we have may we use the internet for more information, for because internet has unlimited information. Thank you.
And now may I invite Ma'am Ivy Simino to please come forward for announcing the winner.
Can we announce, ma'am? Or it could be on Monday or tomorrow. Tomorrow. So, Ma'am Alicia had uh, done for something good for the school. Okay? And I hope you understand that one. The sheet was with Ma'am Alice. Your scores was there with her. And you cannot tally the scores that you have so that we can declare winners. So winners will be declared by tomorrow. Okay? Would it be okay? And for those who win, of course, you have your awards from your teacher. Okay? And for those who did not win, of course, you will have something, not an award, but something to uh, be happy. Okay? So that is the end of your debate, and can I go with you no more? Okay, there will never be any other additional information. I would have to have handshake with the affirmative side, with the negative side. Handshake. Okay, thank you. And let us have the other set. Okay, for your assignment tonight, you Yeah, you have to write a critical reflection about what was happened this afternoon regarding your debate. Okay? And yes, that will be, if you are busy tomorrow, I need it tomorrow because I have to scrutinize first the paper. So can I have it tomorrow? Even in the afternoon.
Wake up.